visa free for all. Greetings, lovely people. Guys, welcome back to the channel. When you are here, you are at home. All right, let me just break it to you. Sharp one. Yeah, Mali did something amazing. Mali just renamed some of the streets in the capital city with the aim to erase French colonial legacy. We are going to get down into all right. You see, respect to everybody who is just joining. What is happening is that Mali has joined Burkina Faso and Niger in renaming streets and public places in their capital city, Bamako. All the name carrying colonial name or foreign name were changed from foreign name to local names. You see, the aim is to remove French colonial influences in the country. And I'll tell you why they are always renaming the names in the capital city. The thing happened on Wednesday. The Malian government, Wednesday, that is 18th December, the Malian government announced that the renaming of at least nearly 25 locations. These locations include streets, squares, and public institutions, and streets that were previously named after French colonial administration were changed as part of their effort to reclaim national identity. This is what we are talking about. And there is one street that caught attention practically. There is one particular street which is Cedeao Avenue. That is the name of the street. It is called Cedeao Avenue. When we talk about Cedeao, we are talking about ECOWAS. That is how ECOWAS is being. That is how they call ECOWAS in French. So it is Cedeao. All right. So in English, we say ECOWAS Avenue. That is the name of the street. Do you know that Mali just changed the name of that street, realizing the fact that the name ECOWAS is of no use to Africa and it carry the Western influence and it is serving the interests of the West. They decided to change the name. And do you know the name given to that street? My goodness. Let me clap for them first. You see, you can see that Official Survivor is happy. Guys, the name changed from ECOWAS Avenue to AES Avenue. Let's clap again. The name of this street globally, when you check the Western media, you check wherever it is, the news is being pushed out, you can see that this one particular caught attention globally, because somebody will say that this ECOWAS is not, it has nothing to do with French. It has a lot to do with France. I'm telling you, that is a fact. It is colonial change to change us economically. You understand? So they changed the name from ECOWAS Avenue to Alliance of Sahel States Avenue. This is Renaissance, okay? Because these streets carry names that have nothing in connection with Africanism. And you will not go to France and see any street name after anything associated with Africanism. Not because we did not play any part in their life. We did play a part. African soldiers were moved from Africa to go and help France fought in the Second World War. But you will not go to France and see these people honored on any street or in any street, if that is the right English. But they come here and name all the street. Do you know what it means? You see, when you name something, the thing belongs to you. That is ownership. That is to say that you have dominion over that thing. So if you want to decolonize ourselves, we need to practically go deeper than just chasing them out of the continent. And the Sahel guys is showing the way. Now, I said I'll tell you why they are removing the names, especially the names in the capital city. The capital city is the heart of the nation. Once your heart is clean, your whole body is clean, your brain is clean. The heart reflects the behavior of the body. You and I can say that this is a heart cleansing process, all right? And this is a similar move taken by Niger and Burkina Faso recently in October. Niger also renamed several historic sites in the capital city, Niamey. And lovely people, are you aware that it is not only our streets that were named? Even we ourselves as Africans, we were named. We have lost our identity is being taken away from us. That is why somebody will become, it's not as if I have a problem with the Christian community, but somebody will become a Christian, which is of course a colonial religion. That person's name will be changed from Okechuku to become Peter, a colonial name, a English name. The person will move from Obiola to Paul, Michael. What happened to ourselves? So our identity is being taken away from us. Are you aware that we were also retaught wrongly. Do you know what happened? Let me show you something that happened in Burkina Faso that will blow your mind. Well, I never knew that it was part of the curriculum of Burkina Faso that children will be taught that their land is not fertile to grow food. Because it is the whole place is desert. Not only Burkina Faso but the Sahel in particular. Okay, because the colonial masters taught them that it is practically a desert land and cannot grow food. So when Ibrahim Traore took over in Burkina Faso, what he did was that he said, look, he called the scientists, the agricultural scientists, and they went to the ground and tested the ground and did some experiment and realized that it was actually false. Everything they were taught in school that the land cannot grow food was wrong. It was practically wrong. That is why the curriculum was changed in Burkina Faso. And the people, Ibrahim Traore, have to go from school to school explaining to people that we were wrongly taught. That is why we need to change your curriculum. And they did that. Watch this video and see. That is Ibrahim Traore walking and passing with the military. He met the young men and then was asking them and was telling the young men that contrary to what they believe, he spoke in French, so let me be explaining to you. Contrary to what they believe that Burkina Faso was a poor country, it is false. The truth of the matter is that Burkina Faso is rich. And he was telling them that, look, Burkina Faso is the heart of the West Africa. If Burkina Faso fall, West Africa will fall. That is why there is tension and pressure on them, the soldiers, to fix Burkina Faso so that West Africa can stand. Guys, when we are talking about decolonization, this is what we meant. Changing everything that has to do with the colonial system. And this is where the borders also need to come in. We need to remove these useless borders. Are you aware that the AES is now proposing visa-free for all ECOWAS citizens? Yes, they want to remove the borders. That is a step of border removal. They are already initiating it and then it is in the process. It will come out fully. And trust me, I'm going to bring it to your doorstep. You see, these things are in almost every Africa country. Why is it that these three sisters are taking note of these things? These things must seem insignificant, but at least they are taking note of it. Why? When you go to Cameroon, you have names of streets that is linked to France colonial system. You go to Cameroon, you go to Togo, you go to the, especially the French speaking countries, they are there. Why is it that they are not paying attention to change this thing? Because they are not awake. These people are awake. This is what needs to happen across the continent of Africa. Every nation in Africa, we need to get up on and reclaim our identity. This is the process. Somebody would think this is not anything significant. It is very significant. They are reclaiming their identity, because if you say you are a nation that is sovereign nation and you don't even have power over your own name, your street and name after your colonial masters, then your sovereignty is useless. If you can chase their military base out and whatever organization out of your country, chase them out from mining from your country, you should be able to chase their name also out. So lovely people, this is the step that Mali just took. Amazing step. And I know for sure that you have something to say about this. So let's meet in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay connected. Respect.